What's going on, guys? Welcome to Silver Age Sundays on the Cantonese Comic Kid channel. Well, let's see who joined me this Sunday. I think we got Bronze Age Brian coming up right here. Then we got Stone Cold Steve. Then we got Hialeah Comic Bro. So the four amigos. Yeah. So what you guys been up to? What you been up to, Hialeah? The one that we haven't talked to the most.
He's doing the same as I'm doing. I'm eating a Butterfinger, but he's eating something probably better.
I'm eating carrots.
Oh hell no! It's a Butterfinger.
I'm eating little baby carrots. I'm good, dude. You know what? I don't got too much going on. I'm looking forward to going to that old time comics show that we went to last year. I'm gonna drive up with Richard, and he's super freaking excited. I am too, man. I haven't been to a show in forever.
Right. But I'm really excited for you guys to see the museum too, man. So that's
yeah. Cool. Hopefully, I'll check with Richard, but I think we'll be able to make that since it's on the way south. So
yeah, it's
not too bad.
And Sarah gave us a time from 11 to 5. So whenever, you know what I mean. So we can pick whenever. Just I just have to let her know.
What does that mean? Pick a time. A time for what?
The appointment time. It's 11 to 5.
That's how they do it. They do it by appointment.
Yeah. So all I gotta do is to let her know when we're coming up, and then so she doesn't put us on top of somebody. You know what I mean? On top of somebody else's appointment.
Okay, I didn't understand how that worked. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that other con opens at 10.
I think so. I'd have to double check.
Yeah.
2 o'clock, probably 1 or 2 weeks should be able to be over there.
All right.
Tom is going to be at that show, right, man? Tom has some great books.
Yeah. Tom's going to be at the show. Yeah.
Brian.
Tom and John, both of them are going to be at the show.
Brian, I saw you. You made a cameo appearance on the Comic Den.
Oh yeah, in their video.
Yeah.
I always get recognized for the dens. Every time I go, oh yeah, you were on Comics Den.
Where was that?
So the Jeff and I went to in DeLand.
Oh yeah.
When was that?
Show you guys.
Was that last weekend or the weekend before?
Last weekend.
Yeah.
And Tom was there, right? Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
it was Tom's show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good show. You had a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Well, Tom brings in all the classic folks. You know what I mean? He's all about comics. He's not bringing in people that are selling slippers and soap and all kinds of other sidebar kind of things just to fill the venue. You know, it's a Comic-Con, and guess what? It has comics.
Yeah, I know. I need a haircut, but VV. I'm getting it this Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
I know I need one.
Wednesday. Aye, Captain. Splash Page Comics. Hello. And VV. I got to see VV and Puff a little bit the other day talking about American Shaolin. Man, I have not seen that movie in quite a while, but they were just tearing it up with the trivia and knowing all about it. I'm like, wow. So, hey, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
I was watching In the Shadows myself.
I remember that back from the early 90s, you know, and that's what I told him is that I remember when that dude, they take that little, switchblade to get him all ready to be in the monk and the Shaolins. I was like, man, that's a barbershop like on steroids. It took his hair right off.
Gray Man's here too, so
nice.
Tom seems like a really cool. I like him, man. I like his books, his pricing. He's
he's cool. He's cool people. Yeah.
And
you even said he hasn't seen Steve in a while.
I know, man. I've missed both last 2 shows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I hope.
Hey, Brian, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
Ebor Dave said that he's got a pallet full of new books that we could go through if we want to. And,
okay.
I want to say February 18th or something. He said something like that.
All right.
A pallet of books?
Yeah.
Yeah, a pallet full. He said he hasn't went through that we could want to go through, and he's got a bunch of other stuff to go through. So
as long as we can get there before Chrissy Queen of Variants, we are solid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who's that? Who's Chrissy Queen of Variants?
She's Chrissy Queen of Internet. Is what
she sounds like a villain. She sounds like a villain.
She's super sweet. She's awesome. Before we really got to know her, we might have thought she might have been a super villain, but
she was a villain. She was a definite
in those
villain.
auctions,
yeah.
We all tried, and she was outbidding us. I'm in the same damn town. I'm like, how are you?
Yeah.
Here?
And I'm only
I'm
only like 15 minutes away from him, and she still outbidded me for some of the books. I'm like,
you gotta way they do it, highly, he puts it up in the chat, and you got to be first one to claim. She was claiming, I claim all. I claim all. She said, I claim all your books and your
even if you cut and pasted claim, she was still.
I had it locked and loaded. All I do was hit bam, and she was in there every time.
What's up, Mike? But G-Ray,
hey man.
But where was that, on Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Live dollar book auctions, and just every time she was threading needle like John Elway. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
So
she's super. Sherritt got to meet her in Hawaii and says she's super cool.
Yeah.
Everything. So we're like, damn, we can't be mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, since I've gotten to know her on Instagram, we've had a lot of polite conversations back and forth, and she's super cool.
Poor Mike's in the chat.
What's up, Mike?
Man, I think all of y'all are in my stories. If you check my stories,
Jeff,
I put all the pictures up I had.
What's going on?
Didn't have this show. I put them all up in my stories.
I know all of us have the same question for Jeff.
Okay.
How was your interview yesterday with Rob's Fat Stacks?
It was cool.
How did it go?
It went well.
Okay, now on to the next subject.
It went well.
He answers it with one good. It was cool.
Yeah.
Interviewing Jeff.
You guys know how I am. I'm it's the Asian default thing, man. It's one answer and one answer only.
We're just messing with you, bro. We're just messing with you.
No, I know.
I showed a Vampy.
Yeah. You guys expected me to show Vampy 1 first. I didn't show Vampy 1 first.
Jeff, I think you did really well, man. It was an entertaining show, bro.
Yeah.
I watched most of it. I had to cut out towards the end a little bit.
Yeah.
You did really good. You showed some great books.
Yeah. Like just sharing what they meant, man. Like the tally ho meant a lot because all of you guys had a hand in it. So it was cool.
Yeah, we went through hell to get that book. It was a miracle we got that book because Old Man Spider. It wasn't for him. We wouldn't have got it because I looked and there was none for sale or nothing.
Right. Yeah, because the guy I met one of the guys that we met yesterday on Robert's show. He just got his. He just got a tally ho just now, and he spent over a lot. He spent over a lot of money for that one. So when he told me, I'm like, wow. Yeah. Well, it was kind of funny actually. Bringing up the show last weekend show, it was kind of funny. Me and Brian walk by. I'm in the Vampy sweater that Steve got me for Christmas, so I'm walking by this older guy. This older guy goes, "Hey, do you know Forrest J. Ackerman created her?" Da, 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 da. And then Brian goes, "You don't want to get Jeff started. We'll be here for 3 hours talking about him."
I did. I left him for a little while. I'm like, all right, you guys do your Vampy thing. I'm gonna go look at some books. So, but
come back and they're still talking about
information
Vampy.
And got some great finds and a couple of buys from that guy that I don't know if you have him to show there, Jeff, or not, but really cool stuff. Some good history and learned a lot of stuff from that cat.
Hey, hi, Leah. That was like that old man that at the show when Chad was with us. Remember that guy had tucked your head off? The old man.
Where Chad got that first penguin or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, he would tell you the whole story about he's got some. This is just a reader copy. He went on and on every book.
He had him there for about 40 minutes just trying to buy that book.
Yeah,
but
we were able to go buy a whole nother book and put it in his backpack in the meantime.
Oh yeah,
without him knowing.
Yeah. Even though he was like still talking to that guy. The guy's 1957 I acquired this.
Yeah,
and we were like, God, believe man.
Yeah, so it was really cool meeting the guy. The guy actually knew a lot of history. Actually knew Forrest J. Ackerman, so that was kind of cool. So I picked up dude. It was so. Brian can attest to this one. It was so excited just to talk about it and digging like hell just to find this card. You remember? It was digging like hell. Yeah.
Brian, did you get any
digging around
good
on
books?
the internet to see if she was still alive and what her social media presence was and if she was doing cons. Barbara Lee, is that right?
Yeah, Barbara Lay. That's what it was. Barbara Lay. Barbara Lay, first person to cosplay as Vampy on the Vampy covers.
Right. So what were the books like? Was there a lot of vendors?
Yeah, actually, yeah. It was busy. It was busy for Tom too, man. It was a lot of people. Like I think he said 900 people or something like that attended that show. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It was a lot of vendors
Sunday.
too.
Yeah, and if you watch Angelo's video, he said they made somewhere around $3,000 in
Yeah, I
Puff.
saw it. At the end, they go
Yeah.
over that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was their
like-
first show setup other than something of their own. So that's really
Right.
good for them.
It looks like there was a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. That's why me and Brian thought about shooting. I'm like, man, I'm not shooting that because I can't even put my hands up just to hold the phone or whatever.
How long were you at that con?
Like maybe an hour, maybe two.
We're
something
there
like
more than that because we got there. They let us in early because it was a little cold.
Right.
So we were in about 9:30, 9:45. And I know
wow.
it was after lunch because we didn't get to lunch around until 1.
Oh,
1:15.
don't even get us started on the first day of lunch, man. We ordered like these chicken
boy.
tenders, thinking these were baby tenders. These things were freaking as big as my damn forearm.
Yeah,
That's
that was
good.
rough. We went
Yeah.
to the Korean chicken place that we had been for, the Korean
Yeah.
fried chicken, which is amazing. It's called Chick-kin, like CHI-KIN. For those of you curious, what that is.
Yeah, in Orlando, and
yeah,
it was freaking hilarious. we-
not far from Blackbird. I can't say enough about it.
Mhm.
Just so good.
Yeah,
but
but if we ever order those chicken tenders again, like us four can split one order of 6, pretty much.
Sure. Yeah, because they had
That's
a 3 and a 6, and I thought, man, if this is like PDQ or Chick-fil-A, I better get 6. I'm really hungry. No,
Right.
that could have fed a small army.
Yeah. Because me and Brian were about to die after eating the 6 piece of that damn chicken tender. Oh yeah, and gotta be careful of fork. You gotta be careful of your forks too. You end up eating a fork.
Yeah, the fork is
Piece of your
plastic,
fork.
and the tenders are quite robust. So,
Sounds good.
oh, there's a good question from Puff. Tell him what you got. Do you have that to show, Jeff?
Oh yeah, that thrift store. Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up, Big
This
O?
one, yeah. Yeah.
Looky
This
there.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, the fire and ice.
No, the funniest thing, the funniest story is me and Brian were talking about the damn Dynamite, coming out with a Fire and Ice comic, and then look, this thing has hit me in the damn face pretty much when we walk into this place. So it was pretty funny. Yep, Fire and Ice. And I actually got I actually watched it, so it was the DVD and this one are different, so like way different.
Mhm.
What's the
Quality
difference?
wise,
Oh, the
quality wise, and the ending is a little different too.
Mike, I planned that forever, man. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I wish I would have shown more cheek, bro. I was just nervous, dude. I should have just shown more cheek, and I wish I had whiteys. That would have made it even better. But
That was freaking hilarious because the Puff is showing it. I'm like, what is that? And then I watched the whole thing. I started laughing so hard.
oh, and then on Friday with Puff, dude, I just went off, dude. Those guys were cheating me, bro.
Yeah.
They were trying to cheat you. They didn't get away with it.
Bunch of freaking cheaters, dude. They made the rules. They didn't follow the rules all the way until the end when it was gonna screw me. That's when they started following the rules. I was like, dude, -6. Where the hell did we get -6? Dude, we never even talked. That was a whole new rule that Biggie was throwing out so I could lose, bro. That thing was rigged, man. That thing was rigged. But hey, Mike, I might be wearing those undies right now, baby. Don't ask me to get up.
We don't wanna know. We're glad this is in.
Well, I found out some more information about this.
What's that?
This is Frank Frazetta fanzine, so from Canada actually.
What year is that from?
Like probably the 70s, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, and then it's got a bunch of his Golden Age stuff in it, so that was kind of cool. This was a pickup from
Looks like he signed the top, but he didn't. But it probably came like that.
Yeah, it's from it's actually from the show. It's actually from the land, from Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yep.
his signature? Is that how he used to sign?
Pretty
think
much,
so.
yeah, pretty
That's a
close to
badass
it.
signature.
Pretty close, right? Dude, that's a beautiful signature, bro.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty close,
there's
and
no
Sarah's
doubt.
signature is pretty close to it too. Like Sarah does her signature almost similar to it.
Yeah, that's a
So.
beautiful signature.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I ended up picking this up. Honestly, me and Tim were looking through. Like I showed Tim looking through it, and I found out some more information from another friend that actually interviewed Frank a lot. Like I actually interviewed Frank a lot. So and I asked him about it, and he told me this was like the Canadian company actually came out with fanzines for him. So this is like a Canadian fanzine.
How is that inside?
Inside, it looks just like almost like a comic book.
So it's stories and stuff.
Yeah, like Golden Age, a lot of his Golden Age stuff. Since I'm gonna handle the book,
He's gonna glove up.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Mr. White Gloves is going. Yeah,
rubbing off.
I taught you well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna handle this one with the with no gloves. Yeah, so I can show you guys in a couple pages. And it's the funniest thing is no staples. They didn't use no staples for this thing at all.
What is it, glue?
No, not even. It's not stapled at all. Like no glue, no nothing.
So how does it stay together?
It doesn't.
It's magic.
See, look.
Look. That had to have glue before, and or an adhesive, and it just got loose, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of his Golden Age stuff, though. Like in it, yeah, it's a lot of his Golden Age stuff. Like yeah, so it's a lot of his Golden Age cartoon stuff, like Lazy Bones.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, so and then
have you read it?
I've read some of it. No, I haven't read all of it yet, but I have read some of it. And then like some stuff like this, like he's done. So it's a lot of cool stuff in it.
And where did you get this again? I'm sorry.
From the Deland show from
last week.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep, I have from Tom and from Tony, for you know what I mean. Oh, and this
River.
Would you get, Brian?
I've got most of that archived away already. I got some dollar books, got some Indiana Jones stuff, some 90s Superman stuff that I had just got by me, or I probably gave away that I was curious to read. So nothing major though.
Nothing major, huh?
Yeah, and then and the Forrest J. Ackerman photos that I picked up last week.
Okay.
Yep. These guys.
I'm really looking forward to the old time, man. It's been too long. I haven't got books in forever.
See, so it has Forrest J. Ackerman's picture, and then it has his signature in the back.
Nice.
So, yep. I asked Tim's seen the signature before, so I asked him about that one and about the other one I picked up, the other signature I picked up. And then I picked up this one too.
Oh, that's cool.
It actually has Joe Kubrick's signature in it from 1987. So that was kind of cool. It's actually signed in.
That's a variant. Yeah. It's missing the H between the T and the O.
Yeah. That was a big 1 million years BC fan.
Yeah, and then it actually, I can show you guys the signature too. So it's right on the front page, and it actually made out to somebody too. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. He personalized it.
Yeah.
What do you make it out?
1989, and it's made out to Harry, Herb, Herbert or Harry or something like that. Yeah. To Herbie or to Herb, from Joe Kubrick. To Herbie, Joe Kubrick.
Well, it's pretty insane how many hands have gone through our books, right? Where they've traveled to get to our collections. It's pretty crazy when you start thinking about it.
It's almost like money, the way money changes hands and the journey.
Yes.
A dollar bill or something goes for.
Yep, definitely. Mike, I haven't seen Fletch in years.
Oh, yeah, and I picked this thing up.
Oh, yeah, the statue. Yeah, show them that.
Yeah. Sea Witch.
Turn it around so we can see her face. There you go.
Yeah, her face don't look too good.
Oh, that's from one of the.
She's showing her ass, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why. Because I showed it in one of the group chats for Zeta fan chats. They even said the face is the place they messed up on. I showed it and I showed it from like this, and then I showed the face and everything. They go, oh yeah, they messed up on the face.
That's the one from the cover, right? Where she's really little and it's like the ocean.
Yeah, it's the airy cover and it's from that.
I hate that cover, bro.
Well, originally she didn't look like that. What I heard from Sarah.
Brian, it's okay to laugh. Brian, it's okay to laugh.
I hate that cover.
Yeah, but what the story I've heard is that she was originally a lot bigger, but I think James Warren kept insisting of him shrinking her, like making her smaller.
Yeah, it was just it's not my favorite one of his because she's just so tiny, man.
I'm super excited for you to see the creepy 15 cover over there. Mom actually has that one, the original, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the story.
15? Which one is
15? 15 is the Neanderthals.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I would love to see that in person, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait till you hear the story. You won't believe that damn story.
I love that cover.
Yeah. I picked one up on at the show last week. I picked another one up, and that one's going to Sarah because Sarah always thought 45 creepy 45 was the original cover. I go, no, 15's the original cover for it.
Dude,
so hopefully
we can make it to that.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I really want you guys to see that see those highly, you guys have to see that stuff in person. Being honest, you guys have to see all that stuff in person. All that artwork in person. Like the covers don't do it justice at all.
Puff, the show's not bad, man. It actually isn't. It's a good little show.
Yeah, it ain't bad. It's actually a nice show, and we had fun the last time. Hialeah surprised us coming down. We didn't even know he was.
Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna be there. That was wild.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
My wife enjoyed it too, man, because after when we went to eat and stuff, that was really cool. It was cool, super cool hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had some good books at that little con, man.
Mike want to know what I was pressing. There's currently nothing right now. I just got some of the papers and stuff tucked away in there. Sadly, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this is this window here. I don't know if you can hear. I've got it all boarded up there. That is the window in my house that continues to be broken by golf balls. And
I think you mentioned that somewhere.
Yeah,
Did you mention it sometime?
In fact, one just hit it today on the wood that I have up there. So I almost replaced the glass the other day. Had I replaced it, it would have broken again. So I got a different team coming in to put in hurricane glass, but I'm on this like supply chain waiting list. So sometime towards the end of March, they're coming in. They're going to replace the entire frame in a window with that triple pane hurricane glass.
Is that the only
down there and break your window about 5 more times before
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm leaving it boarded up. You know, the HOA was like, you can't leave that boarded up. I'm like, look, here's my invoice. Here's all this stuff. This is in progress, but I'm not putting a regular pane of glass in there. It's been broken 5 times already. So since we've lived here, and 3 times
some more glass up so I can
is that the only
throw it right through there? Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the only window that gets hit, or you have other ones?
We've had other ones, but I got hurricane glass everywhere. This window here in the room I'm in, this is at the front of my house. The golf course is easily 200 yards or more away from this house, you know, from that window. And that's the one they hit the most. You want to talk about, you know, Caddyshack, hey, Judge, but you shank that into the woods, you know. I mean,
hey, that'd be me, man. I can hit that shit far, but I don't know where it's going.
That would suck, man. Just looking at your books and getting a golf ball in the back or something.
I've been in here every time it's been shattered. I've been doing stuff with the computer and it's like a gun going off.
The shit out
I wish we were doing the show one time and that happened, man.
Man. Well, like I said, it hit this morning. I heard it. I got wood up there, and it was like, bam, you know. Yeah. So had I replaced that, it would have been done again.
Yeah.
Now you got wood up on there. There's going to be a woodpecker out there. Ding, 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 ding. We hit this window.
Yep. I hope not, man. So I'm looking to get that fixed really quick.
Good.
So So I'm not doing any dressing until I can get that all situated because I don't want to put something in there in case it rains and it leaks or whatever. So, but it's pretty secure. Obviously, it didn't crack the rest of the window. It hit the wood, with today's golf ball. But Immortal Biggie Shack.
What's up, Biggs?
Welcome.
What's up?
-6.
-6.
Hey, just because Puff clipped that to the thing, I'm telling you, everyone went and watched that goddamn video. I watched from that point all the way to the end after that.
I didn't realize. Dude, the Hialeah came out of me, bro. It's in my face, dude. I'm like, what are they talking about, man?
He said, what? -6.
-6.
Hold on. Let's see what happened in the end.
That's the Hialeah came out, dude. The Hialeah came out.
Oh boy. BB. I got some new books I can show you. I haven't been reading a whole lot of books. I've been trying to do some new books. Some of you guys, anyone's reading new comics.
I heard really good things about that one.
Nemesis Reloaded. This was, Jimenez's pencils are off the chart. They are fantastic. The story's solid. And he hasn't done a Nemesis book in, 12, 13 years, since he first, put the character in. And it looks like Image is looking to get some kind of a shared universe going maybe with Nemesis and Kick-Ass and, something else that Millar's got going on. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a Millarverse or whatever it was originally.
Children of the Black Sun. This is an Ablaze Comics press book. Interesting story. I'm not quite into this style of artwork though. So
that looks like something that's killing the children.
Yeah, very much. So it's in that kind of range. So I don't think I'm going to continue with this one. But but if you liked it, it's very Umbrella Academy-ish in terms of everything happens to a group of kids born on this certain day, born under the black sun. And they have a variety of more kind of like sinister powers, like, vampire-ish, kind of powers and demons and stuff rather than superheroes. So, but comparable to Umbrella Academy. I am enjoying the new Star Trek from IDW. Artwork's a little spotty, but the story by Lansing has been really good. This one's set before Star Trek Nemesis in terms of the events. And so it's got, no canon elements to it, but if there would have been a show, so it's got, Dr. Crusher mixed in with this crew. Data's in here. Cisco makes a return. So I'm curious to see where this is going. They're kind of fighting a godlike entity. And Q, of course, makes an appearance here. So it's pretty cool. Dan Jurgens is doing Lord of the Jungle, which is Tarzan, of course, for Dynamite. One of the rare exceptions where the interior is as good as the exterior for Dynamite.
Oh, good.
So I applaud. So whoever greenlit this, I applaud you at Dynamite because usually it's the
don't jinx it, Brian.
But anyway. So, and then lastly, I grabbed this just because the internet was going nuts over it, and eBay still is. I don't really.
What's the big deal about that? What is that cover?
I was a sucker, and I bought the McCartney variant of issue 9 of this about a month ago because the internet was all over that for a little bit. But I've seen this going for as high as $100, but I just paid regular price for it.
Where did you find that at?
But my super awesome LCS, Bat City Comics. So
was that like a variant or
was it covered D of this run of World's Finest by Mark Waid. So
how many did they get in?
They only had one left when I went there, so I just picked it up off the shelf.
And what is
great about these guys too? I'm telling you, is they don't hold anything back. They order what they order. They put stuff on the shelves for the fans to buy. I had a previous LCS that I would have never, ever found this book at LCS. He'd have had it bagged, boarded, and marked up to $50 or $100 the day it came out.
So, but what's the big deal about it? What's on the cover? I don't get what's
like this variant cover. This is Jack White from the White Stripes. Much like they
Which one is Jack White?
And I don't know. This is supposed to be some kind of Batman-esque. It reminds me a little bit of I think it's
that's pretty badass cover, man.
Yeah, ROM issue 41 with the Living Tribunal on it. Kind of looks a little bit like that, where they got the Tribunal over here with the eyes and Doctor Strange over here. So it's not an homage, but that's what it puts me in the mind of when I think back to that ROM cover. But
that's Jack White.
Yep. So
how can you tell that's Jack White?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it resembles him a little bit, but he's got a couple of different looks. So,
damn, that I couldn't tell you that was Jack White looking at that.
I know.
And I don't know. Yeah, the other thing is I don't understand.
I am a fan of his. I just wouldn't be able to tell. Hey, that's Jack White.
I don't even know who Jack White is.
Yeah.
From the White Stripes.
Yeah. But with what happened with all that, the Spider-Man Eminem book and all that stuff, I thought, you know what, let me pick up a few of these music variants that are coming out. Like I said, they had McCartney, which I've already archived. They got a McCartney variant that was unannounced. I think it was cover B or C that wasn't announced. This one was announced.
And it's for World's Finest as well?
World's Finest, the latest run that's currently going on.
Are you going to sell those?
I hardly ever sell anything. So
those are two good ones to sell, man. People are buying for it. Why not, dude? Right. You know how many books you could get selling those too?
I'd rather trade. Like when I come across something like this, I'd rather trade this for other books that I want. Because I'm not in this game for profit.
You know what? Take them next week, and maybe one of the vendors will.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll bring it. Same thing.
Maybe I'll trade you some for it. I like that cover, bro. Why can't
I -6.
-6. You don't even know who Jack White is, Steve. I'll send you a Jack White's video today.
I heard of the White Stripes, but I never heard much of their music.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a link. It's a freaking jam, dude. It's like 7 minutes. It's so good. It's so good. I'll send it to you after this.
Hey, your other song's been stuck in my head all day.
Biggie said doesn't get DC books.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see what Biggie said right there? His shop doesn't get DC books. I think that has a lot to do with during the pandemic when they shipped their distribution centers away from Diamond.
Yeah.
And I think a
lot of people didn't want to go with the
Did you see what James Gunn said about the DC? He said that he's going to bring in his actors from the Marvel universe over to DC, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Well, he said, I saw that interview. He said that they love each other and they're like family. So why wouldn't they follow him?
But can they pull that off, man? I don't know.
Well, I mean, if their contracts are all up, if everything ends with Guardians, then
I'll bank on them.
Yeah,
I'll put my money behind them. He's good. The movies he's good.
He's good because he'll put a good soundtrack with it, and he's got the the drama, and then the sad, and he knows how to do it. But
has he ever put something up that it wasn't good? I imagine everybody doesn't have everything that's great, right? I just don't know about enough of what he's done to.
He kind of wrote those original Scooby-Doo movies. Ooh.
That was him too?
He wrote those. He didn't produce them and direct them, but he was the writer on those. The one that had Scrappy Doo in it.
Right. Can't be any worse than the new Velma That new Velma cartoon was
that's
horrible.
Roasted on
my god! Time. I didn't watch that. I just saw the preview. That looked like straight
crap.
That's straight.
It was straight trash. Honestly, I took a look at it. It was a straight trash.
I heard they made Scooby. Scooby is dating Shaggy. That's what I heard. What in the hell can that?
No, it's even worse that they turned. What was it? They turned the whole thing. It might as well not have been called Scooby Doo at all because the way they freaking did it was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. It was all about Velma. I don't know, dude. I don't want. I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it. So
yeah,
we'll leave it at that, dude. I don't want to.
Yeah, I took a peek at it. I was curious.
Yeah,
I was curious, and I actually watched. I sat there and watched maybe a little bit of it, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
So
it's
true. I might hang on. I don't know.
Or it might be this is the most value it's going to get. You never know.
That's true. I mean, that happens, because
I'm trying to trade for this book. Will you guys quit trying to talk it up?
Because I watch it. I watch Justice a lot, and he's into variants. And he and I talked on one of his show before. I was in the comments, and I said, how do what's your thought on any of this? Are you ever on the outs? When you put money on these variants and these ratios and stuff like that? And he said usually because he flips a lot of books, and he said usually he makes a profit. So, but I don't know.
Yeah, because like that what was it? Like that Mickey Mouse freaking Avengers one.
Oh yeah, that one too, the black and white variants of that Avengers book.
The whole reason that one was because that was a freaking what was it? like 1 in 1 something, 1 in 100
1 in
or
100 or 1 in 250.
yeah, that's what it was, and that's why that one skyrocketed because of that. And then I went to look through preview their Marvel previews thing. There's a freaking what was it? There's a goofy one of the Incredible Hulk 1
Oh, okay.
homage, but that one you can order like plenty of, but it's
Right.
but that I think that one's gonna be another one that's gonna go, you know what I mean? Hit the roof again.
Wow. Well, speaking of variants, I know the new Darkwing Duck comes out this week from Dynamite. Did you see it's got like something like 42 variants? It's the whole alphabet, and then it's like AA, AB.
Triple alphabet, but that's
like
Dynamite for you. That's Dynamite for you.
Dude, I am so varianted out. I'm so over it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
I
Steve
only
said,
get the ones I love the cover on.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And
how
Steve
many
said he even couldn't do new comics, man, because it's getting ridiculous of variant wise. You know what I mean?
That's nuts.
Yeah, dude. Like the Eminem variant that came out and went to sky high. I'm like, okay, that.
I don't know who some of these people are that are on the internet that are paying crazy prices for books that to me don't have staying power. You know, like that Eminem thing. I know it's getting a little bit of value, sometimes upwards of $1,000, but you know, where's that going to be 10 years from now? You know,
I don't get it. Dude, there's I think like a 10.0 or 9.9 that's like $4,000 or something like that, or third. I can't imagine paying that for that.
For that.
Nope.
For that, I can't imagine. Damn, that's a lot of money, bro, for a comic, bro. But
especially for a modern book,
dude. It's modern. It's just barely. It's still probably the pages are still wet. Man. It's so and you're paying that kind of money. That's just insane.
Yeah.
When you can get shit like X-Men, you know, X-Men books and freaking giant size X-Men, man, screw that. I'm getting that, bro.
Or a better copy of this.
You could get probably like a 9.0 first Vampy for that price. When you start thinking about it, a
9.8 or 9.0 at least. Yeah.
You could get like a 6.0 181. That's nuts.
The Ultimate Fallout 4, that Jurjevic variant, that bitch went for $30,000. I can get AF-15.
Yeah,
that's insane, bro. But you know what? When you get to that kind of money, those people don't care, bro.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
And the sad thing is, man, I mean, Miles could blow up, and that book could even blow up more, really.
Yeah. And God bless them, they got the money to do that, you know. But they don't care at that point.
There was a guy in the car business bought a Mike Trout rookie for $400,000, and everybody said he's crazy. Why did he do that? He sold it for $4.5 million.
And what was so special about that card?
It was just like it was a low printed. It was I don't know if it was I want to say it was a gold refractor or something. There wasn't many of them, and it was signed and all that. But he could have freaking got hit in the face with a ball in his second year and never played another game. And
torn up a knee. Got, you know, anything, dude.
He's ended up. I mean, he's good as hell, but he's always on his. It costs so much to have him. They can't never make anybody good on their. I would never do that if I was. I don't care how. I would get my money deferred forever before I would be on a shitty team. No way, man.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that, dude. People get jaded, dude. They get jaded. They get over it. Easy.
Yeah, but like you guys always tell me, man. But collect what you got, what we like, man. Don't collect.
Dude. Collect what you like, and if you want to, you can sell it later. If you don't like it anymore, but at least
because I thought I was honestly, guys, I thought I was a Vimpy expert. I met a guy that was more into Vimpy than I was.
There's always somebody smarter, has more books, has better grades.
Right.
There's always
honestly,
somebody.
I learned a lot from the guy that we interviewed on Robert's show last night. Like from the Warren stuff, I learned a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, I learn shit every day.
Yeah, I do too, man. Like from all of you guys, honestly. Yeah.
I watch some shows and it's like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then there's other shows that you listen to and you're like, bro, these people don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
hey, man,
what the hell?
I've been into my slot cars lately, looking at them and talking to some of those guys on those pages. And you think you know some shit, you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that car was made with white side pipes and this, that, and there's only 10 of them in existence. And Mark Johnson's got 3 and he's got 2. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
And Judge Wapner's on at 4. Judge Wapner's on at 4. Judge Wapner.
Oh, and then I learned another thing about this Tally Ho yesterday from that guy that we interviewed on Robert's show, because a lot of people think that this is Frazetta's first cover work too, because the snowman right here, they think he did the snowman. So it says it's for his first work in comics, but it doesn't say his first cover either. So we, like, a lot of the Frazetta fans think he did this. He did the snowman here. So it could, yeah. So that's another one. That's something else I learned from him. Like he collects the guy collects Golden Age.
That's with Robert last night?
Yeah, the guy with Robert last night. Yeah. I learned a lot.
And who was this guy? Just another collector?
Yeah, another collector. He was collect. What was it? Comic Collector Geek. Yeah.
Was there a guy on the show with Hialeah that was on there? Was that guy on there?
Yeah. He was on with Big. He comes on Biggie's channel all the time. With Doc.
The one kid that got booted off and he came back to vote at the last minute.
Oh, Comic Collector Geek, Alan. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alan knows a ton of shit. Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
He knows.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the Warren Run stuff from him. A lot. Like,
dude, he's super nice, bro. He's a super.
Yeah.
Hey, Hialeah, you should have put him on the spot when he came back and said, "Who'd you vote for?" Because if he voted for you, you can say, "Take 3 of those points off."
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't know it was Comic Collector Geek. I didn't know it was Alan. No, yeah.
It was Alan. Yeah, Alan, dude, it was super cool. And then I learned about the Met. Dude, like, I never knew there was Vampy Mexican edition Vampies, like magazine versions of that. And he goes, dude, you'll laugh at some of those covers. Dude, if I show you guys some of those freaking covers, you guys would freaking laugh your butt off, because you're like, what the hell are they doing? It's like photo like towards the middle of the run, it just starts going to photo covers, and it's like just females with bad vampire teeth so it's like, what?
Wow. I'm gonna have to reach out to him at some point, because I noticed during the holidays he mentioned he was coming to see family down here in Sarasota, which is a stone throw from where I'm at. He mentioned it. I think it might have been when he was talking to Puff. I can't remember, but then our holiday got busy. We ended up having a few people come in and stuff. So, but I have to reach out to him, and I don't know how often he comes down this way, but
yeah,
get together with him. We can all hook up maybe and take him to a couple of shops or whatever. But
I can pick his brain about Warren stuff. Yeah, I can pick his brain about a lot of that stuff too. You're really super nice, man. Like I talked to him, dude. After we almost did a 3-hour show just because of Alan.
Yeah. Oh, his collection's nuts.
Yeah, dude, it's not like he goes. Yeah, I got the whole Vampy Warren Run, and he got some Japanese editions in the closet.
We were on with him maybe not this past show with Biggie, maybe it was like a month ago, and we were already backstage and everything, and we were talking about Comic Journey, right? That he has the little Kool-Aid guy with him always, and Alan was just sitting there. This is backstage, and we just mentioned Kool-Aid Man, and he goes like this, and he brings out Kool-Aid Man #1, a comic book. I was like, how? What the? I wish that would have been live, because we all freaked out, dude.
How the hell did he got that comic sitting in front of him?
Exactly, a Kool-Aid Man. I was like, and it wasn't the ad; it was an actual front cover of a comic book with Kool-Aid Man. It was nuts.
Yeah,
it was
crazy to think that run went something like 11 issues. Like, there was 11 issues of a Kool-Aid Man comic book.
Yeah, I told my wife, I said, man, if there's a cartoon. And there's anything to do with it, there's a comic book. There's a freaking comic book.
Especially in the 80s. The 80s was crazy for that.
He actually showed a book yesterday. Your first appearance of Richie Rich yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He
gotta be old as hell, man.
His collection is crazy.
Dude, yeah, like his collection
He's
is
young
nuts.
too, isn't he? He's not very old.
He's probably in his 40s, I would think.
No, 50. He's his 50th birthday is actually, I think, next week.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
old. He looks
Not at all.
young.
Yeah.
He looks maybe 40, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
tell he's not in Florida though.
Yeah.
He's white as a ghost, bro.
Yeah.
He is so
He's
Why is
white.
that
Canadian.
thing on your
He's
shirt?
Canadian.
Yeah,
He's
why is
Canada.
Canadian. No, I know. Shit, I'm in Florida. I'm white right now too, man. You should see my feet; they glow. It's bad.
Hey, speaking of people getting pedicures, brother. You
Yeah, I
tell me
gotta go.
pedicure.
I'm due. I'm due.
Oh,
It's been about.
I get them every month now since you suggested that every month. It's like heaven.
Dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I can't stop giggling when they start rubbing your feet.
Oh no. I got a big old massage chair that I'm sitting in. Massaging my back. Oh,
Who knew that?
Yeah.
When you're getting a pedicure, you're in a massage chair for about half an hour. Just
Yeah, I feel like a king for like 45 minutes to an hour.
Bro, I highly suggest go get pedis, guys. Man,
Yeah.
it's heaven. It's heaven.
In the words of Brian, ain't no one touching these nappy feet.
Yeah. I was trying to apologize to her. I'm like, look, my feet make babies cry, so I
I
apologize.
did the same thing, dude. I did.
So I thank her every time for even being willing to, keep her lunch down when she touches my feet.
I
Hey,
do the
man,
same thing. I'm like this most of the time because I'm just laughing because I get the giggles and I'm just like, and it's heaven. It's heaven.
Yeah.
Hey, Hialeah, there was somebody that said something about this girl's feet. She goes, I'm telling you, they're terrible. And they put a picture of this girl's feet on. If you didn't know better, you'd have thought she was a fucking lizard or something, man. Her fucking toes were like this and shit, going every direction. I swear to God, it was the most awful. If she took her shoes off, there's no fucking way she goes without socks. It's impossible.
Dude.
Those feet would scare a kid. I mean, they'd have nightmares over her feet.
Dude,
She really had the worst feet I ever seen.
Dude, I know there's people that have foot fetishes. I am not one of those people. Yeah. But dude, when you see a nice set of feet, it's like, oh shit. But when you see some jacked up feet sometimes, when it's like, whoa, what the?
Yeah, this bitch had a foot like a hand. It was that's just. I swear to God, y'all, the toes were skinny and they fucking looked like vines just going every direction, and they were long and horrible. I mean, they looked straight like if the man thing had feet. That's what it would look like, it was horrible.
Oh my God.
There was no surgery. There was no nothing outside of chopping those off to help them. I'm not kidding. They had to be hacked off. I'm not kidding. I might have hacked those shits off and got me some prosthetics.
Man.
He's fucking ruthless.
So when you think you got bad shit going on, always remember there's a lady in this world that got the most horrific feet in the fucking universe.
That's all right, dude. I'll take your word for it. I'll pass on that one.
Yeah,
the aliens come and they show her feet.
Yeah.
All ass.
I'm gonna let that lie.
Yeah, I don't need to look that up. It ends here.
I need to keep my lunch down, really.
There's no way I'll snap that picture and send it to every one of y'all.
Yeah, we need to keep our lunch down here.
Yeah, me and Jeff got in a quick lunch this morning. We went to our favorite little spot, the little Fats down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What to eat?
Yeah, we got a quick lunch there. I went there yesterday with Sherry because she says the sweet potato fries are the greatest. They bring out Jeff today, and it looked like they fucking put those in the charcoal pit.
Yeah. They were burnt from living hell. Wow. I looked. I'm like.
So what did you guys eat today? What did you guys eat today?
I got a Reuben, like I always.
You got a Reuben. I got a club sandwich. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice. Where'd you go yet? Weren't you going out to eat yesterday, or was it the day before?
I went there with Sherry, the same place.
Okay.
She wanted to go there because she loves the club sandwich, but I didn't get one because she did. I got a burger, and so I said, Jeff, you want to go back? I got another little place right across the street, but my buddy wasn't working. He's working there. We went up there.
Yeah.
I got to go back to that burger place and redeem myself. Not two patties this goddamn big.
Yeah.
Hold on, can you make me big since I can't see my pants? I'm just kidding.
Jeff, you know damn well that burger was not that big, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro.
Hold on, I'm trying to
That
find
was some good
something.
grub, though. I'm looking forward to that. That was some good grub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bueller had, what was it? Bueller had a damn shake and had a burger. So
Oh man, the shakes
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah, he ate a whole shake.
I'm excited to go to that burger spot by freaking over there in Punta Gorda. That place, if that place is still there, that place was excellent. I really enjoyed that.
Oh,
burger.
that place got to be still there. That place was packed when we went.
Yeah, it was. There's
Remember,
another.
we barely got a seat, and we got a barely. There was only like
There's
one
a-
seat inside.
There's a few good places down there to eat. Me and my wife went to this other place that's right around the corner that was excellent as well. So it was a nice little spot.
I don't think Bueller will be doing too much of that. Have you seen him lately? He's looking pretty svelte. He's dropped like 25 pounds.
Dude, he looks good, right?
So when we see him in March, he might be like, you know.
He's putting on those super cool Instagram pictures now, like
yeah.
black and white, dude. He's like shit.
Yeah.
It's like glamour shots, dude.
Hey,
He's
man,
marketing
It
director.
ain't from that bike, because that bike's electric.
I don't know, but
that
he
bike's
is looking good, man. He looks like he's got it in
He's
shape.
taking hikes. He's got to be hiking.
Yeah.
Because I asked him, I said, "Oh, you ride that bike around?" He goes, "Man, this shit's electric. I don't pedal shit." That's what he told me.
I don't get that with bikes, dude. It's like, what's the point almost? Unless you're going a long distance.
Yeah, I see those little dudes going down my main road here, and they're on a fucking bike. They're just riding the shit out of it. It wasn't, and they pedal every so often. I don't know if that charges it. I was laughing, man.
I didn't get it at the beginning, and I was like you. It's like, damn, they only pedal once, and they're going that fast, and I just didn't get it, bro. I'm an idiot.
Hey, for the first time in I swear in maybe 5 years, I saw 3 kids riding bicycles in my neighborhood like a little gang, like we used to do.
Dude, that's a unicorn.
There was 3 of them. It was
That's
a unicorn. I was gonna stop them, but I said I'll look creepy and say,
Yeah.
"Man, you guys are living that was my childhood right here." I didn't want to say shit to him.
Yeah.
But the third one had a helmet on. I said, "That's my buddy, man. His mom made him wear a fucking helmet everywhere." It was horrible. He hated that shit. As soon as he got away from you, he threw that shit in the woods, and we come back and get it so he could ride in the gate with it.
Fucking
I can't even imagine how chubby I'd have been as a kid if I had an electric bike versus my Huffy. I mean, we rode the dickens out of those bikes. We'd leave in the morning. We didn't come home until dinner time.
that was our childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came in. We came in and ate dinner like this.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Yeah,
back
right
out?
back outside.
Didn't
Yeah,
even
until
give a damn
dark.
about eating nothing.
Remember you just mentioned the ramps. Remember making
Oh,
the
yeah.
ramp on
Oh,
the
yeah.
sidewalk with the
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You find out, this is a good piece of. We can make a ramp out of
Oh,
this.
constantly. That was the time of Evel Knievel as well. So we knew nothing about safety or,
Right.
Helmets!
For will this kill me or will it not? We're like, no, we're like jumping over our friends.
Helmets.
Legally, I should be dead. With all the crap I did between the ages of 7 and 12, I should be
Right.
dead.
Dude,
Hey,
what's
man,
the worst thing that ever happened? A broken bone, maybe a couple of stitches. That was about it, right?
Yeah, I had a
I
few
stuck my
stitches here and there,
handlebar.
but that's
I stuck my handlebars through my guts, almost to my intestines.
it. Ugh.
That shit was some painful shit. I had a scar for 10 years from that shit. You know how your freaking grips rip the end of them, Hialeah?
Right.
They
Yeah.
go in a little bit. It let
Yeah.
that fucking sharp motherfucker boom, right in my rib cage, man. Oh my god.
Accidents do
I
happen.
can still remember exact spot it went in, and I don't even need to look, but I know where that shit.
Accidents do happen, but the way they make it sound is like, dude, it's 5 out of 10 kids are gonna die in a bicycle accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. We would have none of us made it, man. Shit, we didn't have no helmets. None of that shit. My mom said, "Don't go past the main street." I went fucking the next whole city over town.
Yeah.
I was
The
fucking
next street,
everywhere.
exactly.
Like, if she could go back in time, and she's up there right now looking down, going, "Jesus Christ, I thought he was just down at Dave's house." Man, I was in Brandon at the Burger King, and I was at a hobby shops buying shit, doing everything.
Me and Richard, we used to leave in the morning and we would go on our bikes and we would be gone all day. And all we would do was hit up either convenience stores, pharmacies, any little mom and pop shop to see if they had comic books. And we would look for the spinner rack. And we would go, like you say, a whole town over. I'm talking about, it would take us like a couple of hours to drive back, but we were just hitting one would go in, check out the store, and the other guy stays out, and then we would just hit up, just looking for comics.
Yeah, man. We would play pinball, and we would ask the guy at 7-Eleven. I say, hey, man, there's a lot of thieves around here. I got to bring my bike in, man. I don't care. Care. We got to put it somewhere. You had to leave your bike outside.
And you would bring your stolen. And you would bring your bike and you would flip it upside down.
Down.
You would put it there, and you would put it there right by you. Nobody will mess with it.
And you always know whose house everybody was at, because all the bikes are out front.
All the bikes would be
You're in somebody's basement, messing around, playing video games, whatever.
Yeah, it's a whole different time, man. It was so much fun.
Yeah,
man. Right.
Now they all sit behind the damn Xbox.
Yeah, it sucks. There's also a lot more cars now, so I get it, but it was just a different time, man. But God bless, man. Those are.
Hey, Jaime, we had a new subdivision being built behind one of our friends' houses, and the guy that ran the Great All, he built us a ramp.
Wow.
That shit was 20 feet high, and it came down, and then he made it go like that. And man, we were fucking breaking bikes. It was fucking dangerous, dude. Hey, I saw a guy jump, and I swear to God, when he landed, he fucking bounced 10 feet more in the air, man. Fucking came off the fucking bike, man. This was Evel Knievel, real life shit.
Right.
My buddy had a shock bike, a motorcycle type bike. It looked just like a motorcycle. It had real looking shocks, everything but the motor.
Oh, I remember the bikes with the shocks. I remember the bikes with the shocks.
Yeah, when he landed, it welded the fucking shocks down. He couldn't get them to come up no more. The friction of that shit hitting so hard, he couldn't get his shot. It broke his shocks off. Shit. He said, "Man, I'm gonna get
banana seats instead of a regular seat. They had the banana seats."
Yeah, we had racing bikes. I had buddies in my neighborhood. They raced. They went all over. There was always one family that had money, and they would take all of us ragtaggers with them. And then we would destroy their son, and their son, they would hate it because their son was like in last place. So we were all like in first place, and he was in the back.
Yeah. Dude, and we were, well, at least you knew who had the better bikes. That was like a status symbol, dude. If you had a Mongoose or a BMX, that was our status symbol. What bike did you ride? Did you ride a Huffin?
I had a Schwinn competition.
Yeah.
It had aluminum. Everything blue. The whole bike was blue. Dude, it got stolen. I cried for days. It was horrible.
Kids today, it's shoes.
It's shoes.
Yeah. In
The
my classroom, they were having an argument in terms of.
Oh yeah, you told us too.
They were going around like, "Oh no, you're." I think the highest price shoes like $429 for a pair of shoes. I'm like, what?
In your class?
In my class, there was some kid had a pair of shoes that cost him $429.
No, the funniest one you ever told us about was those with the kid with those Yeezys.
Oh yeah, the Yeezys. They wear those. And this is before Kanye blew up, with everything he's been into lately. But wearing all those shoes and stuff that he has out. I mean, it's crazy.
Do you remember what were cheap sneakers back in the
Tracks.
day? Tracks from Kmart.
Yeah.
And everybody called them Bobos. You got Bobos.
Yeah.
I didn't even get that. My parents used to take me to a store called Pickway Shoes. Pickway. Pickway Shoes.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, or it was Payless. If you had Payless shoes, those were Bobos too.
Paid less than Payless for what they were getting me.
We called them hot boxes.
No, we called them Bobos. You got Bobos. They was even a song. It was
when it got hot, you could feel the fucking heat through your shoes.
They were horrible. Dude, those tracks suck. Track shoes suck, bro. But if you were, that's all you had. I wore those until I was about 11 or 12. Until I was like, wait a second. And everybody, Bobos, they cost $1.99, Bobos, and they was just laughing.
Jeez.
I didn't get. I got Converse. I think when I was like,
Converse. My brother was like the good kid. I was the one always in trouble for some reason. I don't know why. I was always in trouble, and he always got everything.
Can you imagine that at all?
You can't imagine that. I'm a nice guy. What the hell? I was railroaded, I swear. he would get the Converse. My first vehicle was a truck. It was an orange Ford F-150. Pumpkin orange. Almost like my shirt. And you know what he gets for his first car? A 68 Firebird. Get the fuck out of here. Tell me that's even remotely close to cool.
Man.
Wow.
Then his second car, he got a Corvette. My second car, I got a Cutlass.
You got Cutlasses were nice,
My
but they weren't no
Cutlass-
Corvette. But they weren't no Corvette.
They weren't no Corvette, but I could fit more bitches in them.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
I could
shirt.
run a U-Haul.
It may not be a Corvette, but I can fit more bitches in them.
Yeah, you can take your friends with you.
Some bitches with ugly toes.
Oh my God, man. That's so crazy. I wish the
Oh,
God
yeah,
had-
Doc
Red
Martens.
Doc Martens. Oh my
Doc
god.
Martens were massive. They're still super popular now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They made a
What?
resurgence.
What made resurgence?
Doc
Doc
Martens.
Martens.
Doc Marten shoes.
Oh yeah, I got a couple pair of Doc
Dude, those
Martens.
ain't cheap either, man. Those are 150 up or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like $150, $200.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
They got that stitching in them, that yellow stitching.
They last you know what? You buy that, it's gonna last. They last forever, dude.
I got
Yeah.
them. I've had mine for fucking 20 years at least.
Yeah, it's worth the
You-
money.
You
when
don't wear
think
them all the time.
Yeah, well, but
I bought
it's
Sherry a
worth the
pair.
money.
She wears them once in a while. They're big as hell. She's got little tiny ass feet. These big ass Doc Martens on her feet. She goes, "My feet look big."
So why doesn't she get another size? Or those are yours?
I don't know. Get it? She could get smaller ones, but the soles are thick.
Yeah,
they
they're
make
thick.
They
Oh,
make
yeah,
you
yeah.
taller.
Yeah.
And I could walk in there in 2 seconds and get them out. You'll see they're fucking big ass soles like that.
Yeah, they're like Martins. They come in all colors now.
Here we go.
Cincy and Dallas. Hey man, these games could be tight, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm going Buffalo and Buffalo and San Francisco. I'll go with the
That'd be
favorite.
The Bills might have an angel on their shoulder with everything that team's been through.
That's
Yeah.
my thinking, man.
That's the worry if you're
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That's my
Steve and I were talking yesterday during that Jacksonville game. Oh my gosh, man.
Oh yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
don't watch football too much during the regular season. It makes me cuss too much.
uh-huh.
Man, I was just the way they. I thought they were going to pull that out. And
thought they had a
Mahomes had a little bit of a tweaked ankle, so I thought, you know what, they can do this.
The game changed when they kicked it. When Mahomes went out, they kicked it to the 2, and they let Henny
Yeah.
go 98 yards.
I know,
That was
right?
game. That was
That
over.
game.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way did I expect Chad Henne to come in and institute
Right.
a near 100-yard drive.
That right there, they let their guard down. They were thinking it's Henny, and right there, the game ended.
Yeah.
It was over.
Hey man, I promise you, if I'm defensive coordinator, everybody's on the line of scrimmage. Everybody. There's no one back. He's gonna have to beat me deep.
Yeah.
Screw
The
that
one
shit.
that
That guy.
That me and Steve were talking. I thought the Giants were going to do a lot better, man. I
They
thought that
came
was
out
going to be a
just
tight game. I thought they had a
nothing.
chance. They had no chance. They had no.
Hey,
chance.
they got killed on the line of scrimmage on both sides. Yeah, blitz like crazy. That's what I would have did.
Exactly, dude. They needed to blitz them. They needed to get a few roughing the quarterback penalties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see
And
who the
Jacksonville
third
had a lot of
stringer is,
penalties as
Highly.
well,
That's
just
my-
little
my
minor
defensive
minor
coordinator. I asked that
infractions that
question.
set them back.
Dude,
I
you know,
look,
if
you're
he
the
would have been
defensive
playing in the
coordinator.
70s, he would have got destroyed after his ankle was like that, dude.
Yeah.
He would have got destroyed.
Man. And some of those things, after he take the snap, you watch like the replays, you can see him hobbling. Like
Yeah.
on the
He
ankle just to
hobbled.
preserve it.
Hey, he threw the touchdown pass off 1 foot.
Yep.
He jumped off the left and threw it.
Yep.
Dude, he's a stud, dude. He's a stud.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That guy's
Yeah, everything's good about him except for his family. Jesus.
yeah.
They
They're,
just
they're,
wouldn't talk, they'd be all right.
yeah, they're a train wreck, but he's an amazing talent, dude.
Yeah.
Amazing talent.
Hey, you see
Well,
the
we're-
game started, Hialeah? It's snowing like hell.
Oh, dude,
Well, we're running-
hey, okay. Well, hey, it's been a great show.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, we're signing out now. So, what you got going on, Alia?
I got a whole lot of nada going on.
Well,
Cincinnati
excited to see you
7,
guys
Buffalo
on the
nothing.
4th.
Yeah, the
Next month
fourth.
on the
That's
4th.
about my next something.
Yeah,
At, Old
excited
Time
to see
Comedy
you
Show.
guys on the 4th. Yeah, excited to see you and Richard.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's already went all the way down the field and scored on Buffalo.
What?
Shut up,
It's
man.
it's
He's
number
lying.
3.
What you got going on, Brian?
Nothing.
Nah, just a lot of working. New comic book day at Bat City Comics. I know Tarzan 3's finally coming out. It's been delayed a couple of weeks. And then, of course, Old Timey Comic Show and Frazetta Museum with all my boys. So ready for it.
Yeah,
What
man,
you got going on,
not
Steve?
this weekend, right?
No, 2 weeks.
No, not this
2
weekend.
weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What you got
Yeah.
going on? Nothing.
You know what I got going on? Saving money.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, same here, man. Gotta save up for MegaCon, and then all we guys got going on next is February 4th, Frazetta Art Museum. So look out for videos from if Hialeah makes it. Look out for a video from Hialeah, probably from Brian, probably from me. Yeah. So just look out for videos from the Frazetta Art Museum and the Old Time Comic Show, guys. That's all we got going on. So check you guys later.
All those videos.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Later.
Peace out.
Peace.